Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
Hey guys, playing another Malygos spell druid deck today, made by pestibenji. It is featuring not only the Malygos, but also is including the Baron Geddon and Harrison Jones to improve the matchup against shamans. We're playing against another druid, so that will be interesting if the Baron can provide us some value. Harrison Jones is definitely not giving us any sort of value. We have an Innervate, Wild Growth and the Fandral in the starting hand. That is excellent. So let's see. Also getting Raven Idol. Poor guy. That is a devastating start. We're using the Coin first turn to play the Wild Growth. Then we will be at 3 mana already next turn. Can play the Innervate, play the Fandral and the Raven Idol. So it will be hard for him to react to this turn. He's starting with the Raven Idol, but only discovering a single spell. We are getting a spell and a creature later. So definitely better. Please choose. Come on, do it.
Time waits for no one.
Can't be so tough that you need to rope the first turn. So there you go. Battle rate also pretty decent with the Fandral. So Wild Growth it is. And again, taking his time. Or the hero power. That's a tough call. One into the face. Innervating, Fandral, Raven Idol. Let's see what we're getting here. Nefarian, the Owl, or the Savage Combatant. The game should go really long. So if he's also playing Malygos, we can take the Nefarian to get more value. We're getting 2 new Druid cards then. Otherwise the Savage Combatant might be pretty nice. But let's go for the Nefarian. Naturalize the Mark of Yashiri or the Soul of the Forest. We are not playing Token Druid, so we can't play the Soul of the Forest. Naturalize isn't great. You don't want to give your opponent 2 cards, so we need to take the Mark here. And that's the turn. I'm not even sure if we're running a single beast in the deck. I guess not. So we can only improve 1 minion. Feral Rage, Innervate. Unfortunately clearing the Fandral. Living Roots. Let's just use the hero power here, hit him for 1. Keeping the living roots for later when we have the Malygos, or to kill a minion. Wild Growthing, and 1 into the face. Gonna play the Drake next turn. Drawing 1 card, more options. If we get a Nourish, we will play that. Or the Wild Growth. So playing the Wild Growth is the better choice here. Ramping up is always nice. We're currently 1 mana ahead. Ooh, Moonlight Portal when he's at 28. That's a Sea Reaver. Pretty bad card. So Harrison Jones. Would kill him with the with the Feral Rage, Living Roots and the Hero Power. Or we are just playing the Harrison Jones and buff that with the Mark. Again, we don't have a beast in the deck, so we can do that.
That belongs in a museum.
That's strong enough to clear the 6-7. So the rat dealing 3 damage. Oh, only dealing 1 damage. What's your plan? Have another Feral Rage maybe? There it is. So he's taken 7 more damage to leave the Sea Raver on the board. And we're down to 24. That's good enough to take out the Sea Reaver here with the extra spell damage from the Drake. So maybe we are doing that instead of taking the damage with the Feral Rage here. Using the Living Roots should be fine. We still have double Moonfire and 1 Living Roots in the deck. Also we might get more stuff with the Nefarian. Ancient of War. So we can't attack now. Drop the Nefarian. Let's see what we're getting there. And that is another Feral Rage and the Mark of the Wild. So with the Mark of the Wild we can buff the Nefarian to 10-10. Also it's possible to drop the Feral Rage next turn. And then double Feral Rage to clear the Ancient of War. Play the Mark of the Wild on the Nefarian, have a 10-10, hit him for 10. So swiping. Wiping, Nefarian is taking 2 damage as well. But still, it's okay. Let's clear the Ancient of War. Let's use the Feral Rage to clear the Drake. Let's get some armor and play the Giant. We might need to take the Feral Rage next turn as armor. But it depends a bit on what he's doing. We have currently 18 damage on the board. So the Feral Rage, Hero Power and the Baron, we can't play that alongside the Hero Power. But still, that will be 6. That's 14, 23, 24. So if he's taking the Shapeshift, he's out of reach. Okay, clearing the Nefarian. But it saves him a bit. Mire Keeper. Get another minion on the board. And the Innervate. So might want to take the Feral Rage here as armor. Then play the Baron. Using the Innervate. Attack the Mire Keeper here for 1. It's dying through the Baron. We're hitting then the Hero for 8. We're down to 17. Moving both minions, taking 2 more damage. Down to 15 and we are at 17. That should normally be enough. He only has 4 cards in the hand. So if he's playing Malygos and then double Moonfire or Malygos, Moonfire and the Living Roots, we are out of reach. The question is the last card that he was getting out of the... Oh, there's the Malygos. We can't finish us here. He has 1 card that he was getting out of the Raven Idol at the start. Living Roots. He's clearing the Giant, not the Baron. Oh, a Nourish. Draw 3 more cards. Raven Idol. And a Swipe. Oh, we can clear the Malygos. And we could also keep the Swipe here. We could use the Wrath and the Raven Idol. Taking the Malygos, he's going down to 2 then, losing because of the Baron. Let's check out the spell from the Raven Idol. Wisps of the Old Gods and another Living Roots. We are taking that. Then let's use the hero power and hit him for 1. Let's take another 2 from the Baron. Down to 12. While we are still at 16. We have the Swipe, we have the Living Roots, so that's another 6 damage that he's taking. He still needs to get rid of the Baron. Also, that's another 7. So, searching for some help with the Raven Idol. Starfire, a bit too high. But anyways, getting a card. That should help him. So hitting us for 1, getting 1 armor, and also getting the Moonfire. So definitely playing the Emperor here. So we can push at least 7 damage next turn. With the Emperor on the board, that would be 12, and the hero power is 13, so that would be exactly what we need to. He has already played most of his destruction. Oh, Fandral. With the Nourish. But that most likely means that he is going down. He's using the last 3 mana to use the hero power. He has 1 Living Roots in the hand maybe. That's not enough. So there's the Living Roots. That's the last one. And if he's using the remaining 2 mana for the hero power, he loses the game. So let's finish that.
Versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I must protect the wild.
Game 2, Spell Druid versus Warrior. Let's see if that is a control warrior. Starting with the Raven Idol, the Wrath. Let's replace the Emperor. Hopefully getting some sort of ramp, and that's the Wild Growth. Definitely the best card we could pick here, besides an Innervate, but the Innervate isn't helping too much with the rest of the cards in the starting hand. So we can play the Raven Idol here on 1, covering a spell, then play the Wild Growth on 2. Oh, the Baron might not be very useful in this matchup. Let's discover a spell. As an Innervate, Savagery, or the Mark. So definitely picking the Innervate here. Could have used the Innervate on turn 1 to drop the Wild Growth as well. But maybe we need it later. Oh, Flame Juggler. So, an aggressive warrior it is. 3 War Axe, Flame Juggler hitting the face. And we have the Drake here as well, so we are innovating into the Drake and playing the Living Roots to take out the Flame Juggler. Drawing a card, that's the Moonfire, that's also nice with the Drake on the board. Against his deck we are not going into the late game. We are either going down pretty fast or he is he's not stabilizing in the mid to late game and then he's losing. Blood Cell Cultist. And of course just hitting the face. Face is always right. We need to kill the pirate, that is for sure. But I'm not sure if we want to lose the Drake. That's a strong creature and the extra spell damage helps us a lot. So maybe just killing the minion here, getting a bit of armor and hit him for 5. That's a better option. Ooh, just taking the armor, that is unusual. And a saucy deckhand. Getting the Nourish. Let's draw 3 more cards. The Innervate, Arcane Giant, and the Swipe. So the Giant is at 6 now. Let's use the Moonfire to take out the saucy deckhand. Still want to have the Drake as a 4 mana card, as a 4 life card on the board. So he can't kill that with a Fury War Axe. If he wants to kill it. He can kill it with a Reaper, but that is only going for the face. Ancient of War. That is wonderful. Let's play it. Looking for another 4. We'll also use the Innervate here to get 1 more point of armor. Extra life is always nice in this matchup. And he should have a hard time to get behind the Ancient of War. He's at 18, we have currently 9 damage on the board. Swipe another 5. We're not missing too much here. Blood Cell Raider, 7-3. And the upgrade. Well, just gonna hit here, interesting. We can't clear the Ancient of War and is taking 5 damage. We will just drop the Swipe. Clear the Blood Cell Rider. We also have a Wild Growth here. That we can play, then we can use the the Giant as well. So he's down to 4 and he will lose next turn. Just like that.
Well played.
And that's the conclusion of today's episode. Thank you for watching. If you like my content and want to see more of it, check out my other stuff on the channel or simply hit the thumbnails in the end card you are seeing right now. You can always reach out to me in the comments with feedback or deck requests, so don't be shy. Last but not least, if you want to support me, you can do so in various ways. Subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Twitch, or use my affiliate partners, which can be found in the description box below the video. It will allow me to keep the channel and new content coming in on a regular basis. Until then, see you in my next video and goodbye.